Hello, it's Brick Bros UK and we have our alternative build for the LEGO Star Wars Bounty Hunter Speeder Bike Battle Pack 75167, which we know is a build lots of you guys are interested in because on the review video you've suggested lots of cool ideas of what we could turn the speeder into, but one particular idea seemed the best option, so after some time building we made the alternative build we're calling the Bounty Hunter Speeder Patrol, which is a build that gives the bounty hunters two-seater speeders so they can all grab a ride. And if you want to make this, you can check out the step-by-step build tutorial at the end, but first let's review each speeder. Now for this creation we only had 5 spare parts left over, which you could always add to the builds if you wanted to use them up. And first up, this speeder has the more traditional design of the two, because at the front we made a similar fork section like the original speeder has, because it has 2 light blue plates clipped on either side of the rods. Then at the front of the cockpit we built up this area with Technic pieces plus blue slope parts to add to its design and finish, and for armour there's a dark grey round tile on each side for protection. Then looking behind this we've made a spot for the driver where you can clip in Bosk ready to take control of the speeder. And for the all important firepower for the vehicle we kept the double blasters from the original speeder because they look good on the sides, plus they're still hinged so can be aimed in play. Moving on to the back, you can see that we've made space for a second seat so another bounty hunter can hop on, and from here we thought they could take control of the blasters. And as a final touch we clipped the backpack on the end for their supplies. Then if we turn it over we've attached 2 slider plates so it can slide around easily when you move it about. So overall the first speeder looks like a sleeker version of the original set vehicle, which isn't a bad thing because with the added seat it's more useful to the bounty hunter minifigures. Next up is the second speeder, which is a different model to the first vehicle. So starting at the front you can see that it has a large armoured cockpit nose which we've made from a light blue slider plate with curved parts behind so it's got a streamlined finish. Then on both sides of the nose it has a stud shooter for firepower, and behind it is the driver's seat where you can clip in Denga to get ready to move off. Now moving along from the cockpit is this simple dark grey storage area that has a slot for IG-88 who can fit between the bricks, which is a handy place for the droid. And underneath this section we attach 2 brown rods to the Technic connections that extend to the back where the twin round grey engines are placed, and they finish off the speeder's design nicely. So overall this second speeder might have more of a crude design compared to the first one, but considering the parts we had to play with, it was still good to create a second speeder for the other 2 bounty hunters. And now in play, all 4 bounty hunters can join in on a bounty chase. On a final note, our bounty hunter speeder patrol alternative build is a build we feel the set needed for play because it turns the large 1-seater speeder bike into 2 useful 2-seater speeders that all the minifigures can get on, which is what we feel a lot of fans wanted from the original build. We also made sure both had firepower for battle, plus we gave them cool different designs so they could be added to scenes or mocks, and we hope you will use them with your bounty hunters like we have. So if you want to make these speeders, here's the step-by-step build tutorial. And that's the finished build, so now you can enjoy these new bounty hunter speeders, or maybe you've taken inspiration from the build to make something more awesome. Hope you enjoyed a Brick Bros UK alternative build, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to Brick Bros UK.